All right, here's an update of the Mulberry project. We had a massive amount of termite damage in this house. So I'll show you. This is a very simple house, and so this it's a gable house. So it's an A roof, and the center of the A is this wall. So this wall is load bearing. This wall carries a ton of load, and this beam here is the main beam of the house, the summer beam, whatever you want to call it. It carries the load of the house. It's supported along its length with piers. It was termite damage for a lot of its length. So we had to put cribbing from, which is temporary supports from here all the way on this side, all the way down, and the same thing on the other side all the way up, and then lift up both sides of the flooring, and then pull out the old beam, which was just like pulling rotted cardboard out, and then we made our own beam and put in a new beam and then lowered the cribbing so the home is now on our new beam. We have a concrete driving system, a concrete pile driving system. So these concrete piers, which you cannot see in this dark environment, there's one there. And let me dance over these joists. This is one of the piers. These got shoved into the ground until they couldn't go in any further, until they resisted. And then on top of those, we put the beam down. This was a huge job. This took about a week and a half. And then we had to go in and replace a lot of these floor joists here. And so we have to do the blocking still, which is all these the little pieces of wood there, like this is, blocking to kind of firm the floor up. This was a chimney here, and these 3 or 4 joists here rested on the brick of the chimney, but that was rotted, so we had to make a small piece of joist, a small girder here. Where is it? Right there. This beefy thing that all those joists rest on. And then on the other side of that chimney was the same situation. We had to make another giant beam. This is about a 300-pound piece of engineered lumber. It's all pressure treated. It's all ground contact rated, so it can be in wet environments, and it's fine. And so this was a lot of bottle jacking, and we have a hydraulic ram, like a giant jackhammer that shoves those concrete cylinders into the ground. So I don't know how many cylinders are in the mud, but these guys were in the mud for a long time. So anyway, that's what's been going on. We're done with all that. The rough-in plumbing is probably 80% done now. The PEX lines here. And then, let's see, today is Tuesday. Thursday, the house is going to start being wired. The rough-in wiring will go in. And so within a week, we will have all the subfloor installed. And so we should have a nice flat floor, and with all of our mechanicals roughed in. And so that's going to work out really fantastic. The HVAC unit is outside. Boom, it's in pretty decent shape. We're going to run the duct for it over here. And then I don't remember where exactly, but it goes up into the attic, and then all the duct work goes up in the attic, and it feeds down from above. So there's no floor registers. We'll have some ceiling registers. After that all is in, then we'll do a little insulation on the outside walls, and then drywall will go in, and the house will really move together. I've got this 2x4 right here. There's a natural break in the wall, a return in the house. The house gets a little narrower right here. And we're going to have the kitchen cabinet. It's going to be a peninsula that comes from that 2x4, and that will come out about 8 feet. So we'll have 8 feet of countertop. So let me back up. So looking at the kitchen is going to be about 14 by 14. The peninsula will come out 8 feet about here, leaving 6-foot opening to walk around it. Within the peninsula, which will be granite, we'll have a little bit of cabinetry. Then we'll have a cooktop stove, more granite, and then the cabinets will go along the side. And then along the side of the house, we'll have the sink and the dishwasher. This plumbing right here, that's a half bath right in there. That's a half bath. Then we'll have a wall. And the other side of that wall will have the mechanicals we'll have the electrical panel, and we'll have the laundry room. So go around here, around this wall, no doorway, just go around that. and you'll have the kind of the washer and dryer. So when you look in the house from the front, you see all the way to the back of the house. The kitchen is nice and open. You don't see the washer and dryer, but they're easily accessible. Everything is directly in view, so it's a really nice, clean view. We opened up this opening. This was a small little opening. We opened that up, and then we've put in some headers and some other odds and ends. So it's been a big framing job. So the framing's done, and now we're going to start putting things back together finally.